Cradle to Cradle is about turning the making of things into a positive force for people and planet. So it is about our stuff, but it's also about how we make our stuff. And what I do is just certify that companies are doing it in the way that makes the world better. Are they designing for cycles? Have they talked about what's next? Where is my product going? And that could very easily be going to the internet. I've designed something that can be used over and over again, and I'm going to send it to the internet. And I have to tell this funny story about my grandson and his toy. So all before Christmas, and then his birthday comes right after, we're like, you should get rid of some of your toys because you're not using them anymore, and they're getting kind of old, and then someone else could be using them. So he has a very special toy that he plays with of his grandfather's, and it's a metal truck, and it sits up on the fireplace, right up on the mantle. And he comes, and we let him play with it, and he doesn't get to take it home. So he says to me one day, he says, so, Bibi, so if someone's not using their toy, and it's kind of old, they should give it to other people. And I'm like, yeah, so let's go back to the playroom and get some toys. And he says, so shouldn't Pop be giving me his truck? So he got it. He's 4. Pop should be giving me his truck because he's not playing with it anymore. So let's design for reuse, and let's make sure that we're using safe materials. One of my biggest concerns is about all this 3D printing is that we're going to start recycling toxins. And we don't want to do that. And in Cradle to Cradle, you wouldn't do that. So the certification program is a continuous improvement process, and it is all about abundance. And one of the things I loved about what Jeremy was talking about is the world does get a lot happier if we're sharing, if we design things for reuse. And you just get a very positive vibe from everything in Cradle to Cradle. And if you're going to produce something, you have to not only eliminate the concept of waste, so you've got in these wonderful cycles, but you're also going to use renewable energy. Because we have to start using the power of the sun, the wind, and the water. And we're going to celebrate not only the diversity of our natural resources, but the diversity of skills and talents that we find in our communities today. We really think that we've already started this next industrial revolution. Over 200 companies have participated in the Cradle to Cradle certification process. So they've designed their products with safe materials, committing to renewable energy, and designing for cycles. So the products, now we have over 2,000 products that carry the Cradle to Cradle certified label, and you're going to hear from a couple of those companies today. But we really think this whole circular economy, the path is there. We don't even have to invent it. It's right there.